Taylor Swift went from writing songs about what a dick this guy was to her and what a dick this guy was to her to what a dick this guy has.
Late night jokes, luxury gifts, retirement rumors, chart-topping remixes, and podcast mom chaos. Welcome to the Kelsey-Swift universe. First up, Bill Maher takes aim at Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift's dating history, tossing playful jabs that quickly get the internet buzzing.
Taylor Swift went from writing songs about what a dick this guy was to her and what a dick this guy was to her to what a dick this guy has.
And Travis doesn't exactly stay quiet, reportedly responding with a jaw-dropping $140,000 Valentine's Day surprise. Then, Donna Kelce weighs in on Travis's looming NFL retirement decision, keeping it real about what she wants for her son.
You know, I just want him to do what he feels comfortable doing. He's got to talk to, people that are in his life and decide what he wants to do. So I'm not sure. We'll see what happens.
Meanwhile, Travis sends a message after an unexpected announcement, just as Taylor crowns him her in-house house guy while celebrating the Opalite remix. And finally, Kylie Kelce reveals the hilarious spot she hides baby Finn mid-podcast.
The number of times that I've had a guest, we'll be recording a full podcast and I'll have a guest pop on and I'll have our youngest underneath of my shirt and fully in it.
Love him or roll your eyes at him, Bill Maher never misses a chance to stir the pot. And this time he tossed in football, pop royalty, and a dash of chaotic book club energy just for fun. During the February 13th episode of Real Time with Bill Maher on HBO, he went from dissecting modern romance trends to best-selling fantasy novels faster than you can say situationship. It was classic Maher, sharp pivots, raised eyebrows, and just enough smirk to let you know he knew exactly what he was doing. And somehow, through all the commentary and cultural critique, it all circled back to Taylor Swift and her fiancé Travis Kelce. Maher had been talking about the wildly imaginative romantasy genre and brought up the eyebrow-raising novel Morning Glory Milking Farm, joking about its very unconventional love story and the internet's obsession with fantasy-fueled romance. He lingered on the absurdity for laughs, clearly enjoying the crowd's reaction.
Well, one thing leads to another, and she winds up fucking a guy who's half bull. Which brings me to Taylor Swift.
From there, he pivoted, because of course he did, to Swift's dating timeline, as a photo of her and Kelce flashed on screen for emphasis. According to insiders, he framed Swift as the unofficial mascot of modern dating evolution, suggesting that a lot of women once asked for sensitive men, but maybe not so sensitive that they resemble emotional support scarves. The punchline landed with that signature mix of satire and side-eye.
I think Taylor Swift epitomizes the journey that a lot of women have been going through. Yes, women wanted men to be more sensitive. Sensitive, but not some noodle-bodied human turtleneck who wears the same clothes they do.
He apparently leaned into the contrast between Swift's past boyfriends and Kelce's whole throwback, chest-thumping, old-school athlete vibe, painting it as a cultural course correction. Sources say he cracked wise about how her music once revolved around calling out exes for their questionable behavior, dramatic fallouts, and lyrical receipts. And now she seemed to have landed with a guy whose biggest headline feature is, well, very different. He let the implication hang in the air just long enough for the audience to connect the dots. Subtle? Not exactly. On brand? Completely.
Taylor Swift went from writing songs about what a dick this guy was to her and what a dick this guy was to her to what a dick this guy has.
And while the internet was still replaying late-night punchlines in slow motion, Travis apparently decided the best response wasn't words, it was receipts. Big ones. According to insiders, the Chief star went absolutely nuclear for Valentine's Day, reportedly dropping around $140,000 on gifts for Taylor. Casual, just your standard roses and chocolate situation, if your roses come with Swiss engineering and your chocolates are wrapped in designer packaging. Travis wanted this to be their last pre-wedding Valentine's Day as an engaged couple to hit different, so he leaned all the way in. We're talking a Rolex 1908 worth over $30K, an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak flirting with six figures, plus a stack of high-fashion Louis Vuitton pieces that probably require their own security detail. There was a denim effect knit jacket, a skirt, and a varsity jacket that cost more than some people's first cars. Subtle flex? Not even pretending. Taylor loves mixing slightly masculine pieces into her outfits. Think structured jackets, bold watches, and that effortless cool girl edge, so Travis clearly did his homework. This wasn't random luxury panic buying. This was curated, strategic, championship-level gifting. Apparently he gets a kick out of spoiling her with high-end items that match her vibe, and she was reportedly thrilled. Shocking, I know. Who wouldn't beam over a watch that costs as much as a down payment? And he's not done. He's pacing himself, planning to send gifts in waves leading up to the summer wedding. The goal? To have her feeling overwhelmed, in the best way possible, especially with flowers everywhere. Think less bouquet on the kitchen table and more walking into a fragrance commercial. And now enter Mama Kelce with the real MVP energy as the retirement chatter gets louder than Arrowhead on third down. Donna Kelce is stepping into the group chat of America and basically saying, everybody relax. She opened up in a video about Travis's future and made it clear she's not about to grab the whistle and call the final play for him. Donna just wants her son to feel good about whatever he decides. No pressure, no dramatic mom speeches, just classic follow your heart, talk to your people, figure it out vibes. Apparently she thinks this is one of those life crossroads moments where Travis needs to sit down with the inner circle and really weigh things out. Translation, big boy decisions only.
You know, I just want him to do what he feels comfortable doing. He's got to talk to, people that are in his life and decide what he wants to do. So I'm not sure. We'll see what happens.
Now let's talk context. Travis is wrapping up his 13th NFL season. His current deal runs out in March, and the rumor mill has been doing cardio all year. The speculation kicked into overdrive as the season unfolded. He was reportedly frustrated with parts of his performance. Patrick Mahomes went down with a season-ending injury, and the Chiefs missed the playoffs for the first time in a decade. That's a lot to process, even for a three-time Super Bowl champ. But while the football world debates his next move, the music charts are reminding everyone that Team Kelsey-Swift still knows how to secure a W. Because just as the Chiefs wrap up a rough 6-11 season, Taylor's Opalite remix casually slides into the #1 spot on iTunes like it owns the place. Let's be real. The 2025 season wasn't exactly a fairy tale for Kansas City. Missing the playoffs for the first time in over a decade? Ouch. Still, insiders point out Travis quietly stacked up 76 catches, 851 yards, 5 touchdowns, and grabbed his 11th Pro Bowl nod. Not too shabby for a down year. Meanwhile, Taylor has been in her own arena, finishing up the Eras Tour, dropping her 12th studio album The Life of a Showgirl, and watching Opalite climb the charts like it's training for a marathon. Originally, the track peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100, which in normal human terms is elite, but apparently almost isn't the vibe in this household. Travis and Taylor connected with DJ Chris Lake about flipping the song into remix mode, and he delivered. Over the weekend, the revamped Opalite dropped, and by Monday it was already sitting at #1 on iTunes. Casual chart domination. Chris Lake celebrated online and even shared a behind-the-scenes studio session showing how the remix came together, basically giving fans a backstage pass to the magic.
I genuinely can't do that much more of that.
Yeah, bang.
I'm a Swiftie now.
Travis reportedly jumped into the comments hyped, acting like a proud fiancé who just watched his partner hit a game-winning shot. Taylor was equally thrilled, showing love for the remix and the fans who were eating it up. And now she's making it crystal clear who the real MVP of this EDM glow-up is. Apparently Travis has officially earned a new title, her in-house house guy. Yes, that's the pun. Yes, she went there. And honestly, it tracks. Insiders reveal that this whole remix era didn't just magically fall on the pop heavens. Travis, who has apparently been blasting English EDM producer Chris Lake's tracks on repeat, planted the seed. Word is, Lake caught wind that the couple had been vibing to his music and decided to shoot his shot straight into Travis's DMs. Bold move, but it paid off. Lake told Travis he'd been hearing whispers that his music was in rotation and wanted to take a crack at flipping Opalite into a full-on electronic moment. Travis, being Travis, reportedly responded like a walking hype machine. He's practically vibrating with excitement, calling Lake a legend and basically cheering him on from the sidelines like it was 4th and goal. When the remix was ready, things apparently escalated to full send. Travis was beyond pumped in the DMs, already planning to blast the track during every car ride like it's the new national anthem. Even more importantly, he made sure Lake knew Taylor was into it too, and that her team would be circling back quickly. Translation? Green light activated. Taylor later popped onto social media and cheekily confirmed Travis's new nickname, giving him credit for inspiring the house remix in the first place. So while some couples bond over Netflix and takeout, these two are casually launching chart-topping EDM crossovers from the living room. And meanwhile, over in the extended Kelce universe, Kylie Kelce is hiding a whole baby under her shirt mid-podcast like it's a totally normal Tuesday. Yes, you heard that right. Kylie recently jetted off to Aspen, Colorado to attempt snowboarding for the first time with fellow mom and Olympic gold medalist Jamie Anderson, because apparently raising 4 kids isn't enough adrenaline. After hitting the slopes, the two moms sat down to chat, and things got hilariously relatable real quick when Jamie's daughter decided that crawling under her shirt during the interview was prime time entertainment. Instead of panicking, Kylie basically shrugged and admitted that this is very on brand for her life. Apparently, during full podcast recordings, she sometimes has her youngest, little Finn, fully tucked under her shirt while a guest is talking. Like, surprise, there's a baby in there. Sources say she finds the chaos delightful, which honestly feels like elite mom-level delusion in the best way.
Here you go.
This is on brand for us. The number of times that I've had a guest, like we'll be recording a full podcast and I'll have a guest like pop on and I'll like have our youngest underneath of my shirt and fully in it. It's delightful.
Kylie and her husband, Jason Kelce, welcomed Finley Finan last March, adding her to the squad alongside Wyatt, Elliot, and Bennett. 4 daughters, 4. Kylie regularly gives updates about her kids on her podcast, and she has been very real about the current struggle of weaning Finn off breastfeeding. The twist? Teeth. Apparently that's her hard boundary. Once the baby starts biting, it's game over. She reportedly joked that she draws the line aggressively at teeth and has done the same with all her girls. Finn has actually got more breastfeeding time than her sisters, which means this weaning process is dragging out longer than usual. And because Kylie keeps it honest, she's also admitted she has a future mommy makeover loosely penciled in. After 4 pregnancies and nursing marathons, she fully plans to put things back where they belong someday.
To be clear, there is a rough plan that eventually I will put my boobs back where they belong because 4 kids. That's all I have to say about that.
4 kids later, she's earned the right to schedule whatever glow-up she wants. That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.